Personally, I've had really good experiences being on campus. I feel like housing's always been there for me. I feel like they've been able to help me through any situation.
The need for student housing has been increasing pretty dramatically in the last 3 years, but enrollment at the university has gone up every year. That means the number of space for everybody has gone down. Because we haven't added any buildings, we only have a certain amount of space, except in the cases where we can turn single rooms to double rooms or double rooms to triple rooms, which we know a lot of students don't really like the triple rooms.
Housing, it's not really, it's very disorganized. I actually wrote a letter to Don Yackley, the resident head of housing, and I told him instead of building sidewalks and rebuilding sidewalks, he should probably get some housing up there. We should get some more buildings because it's overcrowded. There's freshmen in the dorms right now. There's three or four people to a room. It's just ridiculous.
There is plans to develop more campus housing in the future. We actually have just started a housing study, and what's involved with that is hiring a consultant. These folks come in and they do a market analysis of the local community. How much does housing cost out there? How much housing is available on campus and off campus? And then they look at things like what do the students want? And they get asked questions about how they like living on housing. They get asked questions about what would they like to see improved, those kinds of things.
The only inconvenience I had this year was the fact that I didn't get priority for housing because I'm going to be a senior next year.
The sophomores for next year got housing before the juniors, which I thought wasn't a very good decision. I didn't get priority housing at all. I had to wait. And I actually my friend had to request me.
As far as I know, seniors aren't giving priority to live on main campus because they want the incoming freshmen to have the experience to live on campus.
I mean, we've been going here for like 2 or 3 years, and suddenly we get kicked out and we don't get to choose housing first. I just thought that was a ludicrous thing.
I've had friends who've been fine and never had any issues. I've had people that have had issues though too, but generally these issues do get resolved quickly.
I expect to hear back that yes, we do need more housing, because I think we do. And this is the kind of housing that you should do at CSU based on what students want and can afford. And then there'll be a whole process around starting the planning.
But housing has to do what they have to do.